Hey everybody, it is Melanie MItro, and I just want to welcome you guys to the event tonight for joining us over here on YouTube. We have been talking in our Facebook event for about an hour now and some pretty awesome conversation and discussion. So I just want to welcome you guys here, give you all a minute to get logged in and join us in our conversation. So I'm just going to hang tight for 1 minute until you guys get here. I'm sure you can hear my phone ringing in the background, right? All right. So I gave you guys that document and to post in, and there is a chat bar in it. So if you are on, if you are using Google, if you're on, hold on, let me think about it. What is it? Google Plus. You can actually like log into this event through Google Plus, and you are able to use the chat bar. You might be able to use it on YouTube, but if you're actually typing in the YouTube, in the comments, I won't see it. So make sure you go back to the event, either type there in the Q&A, or you can type it on the little Q&A document that I've given you. So, all right, I see people starting to jump on. So we've got 12 viewers now, where our numbers are going up. So hi guys, welcome to the Hangout. I'm excited that you're hanging out with us, and hopefully you're enjoying this event. Make sure you go over and upload that Google document. Make sure you add in there any questions that you guys might have so that I make sure that I answer them along the way. There's usually a little bit of a delay. So there's usually like a 10 to 15 second delay from real time to what you're actually seeing. So, all right, so let me introduce myself. My name is Melanie MItro. I am the 2014 top coach. I am still in the #1 spot for 2015. And so right now, the Dream Team is the #1 team in the network for almost 2 years now. We have just November and December left. But that doesn't mean that I'm just awesome at selling product. What that means is that I have created an effective system of helping challengers, helping customers, like many of you probably are customers in a challenge group or in a support group, or maybe you're attending a free group from your coach right now. And so I've created guides and strategies and trainings and ways to help my customers get results, but also to now help my coaches succeed in the business. And I've effectively been able to implement and then teach that to my organization. And now they are teaching it to their new coaches. And because we've created this effective solution to getting coaches started right and to helping them reach their goals, our team has just risen up in the ranks. And the top coach, the top 10, is determined based on what your coaches do in the organization and how well they do. It's not about just signing people up. It's not about how many people can you sign up. The more people you sign up, the more money you're going to make, or I make all the money, because that's not it at all. We are truly here to help people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives. And that is my mission. And I started as a Beachbody coach to do just that. And I'm really pumped to be able to sort of share a little bit with you guys tonight about just that. So questions for you guys. Make sure you're feeding those in so that I can answer them along the way. But let me just tell you, I became a Beachbody coach 4.5 years ago. I have no network marketing experience. I have my bachelor's degree in psychology. My master's degree is in special education. I worked as the director of early intervention. I worked with children birth to 3 with developmental delays. I did autism therapies, in-home therapies. I wrote the behavior plans. So social media to me is foreign. Marketing is foreign. Running a business, being an entrepreneur, not my jam. But I really needed to lose weight after having Bryce and Landon, and I found challenge groups. I found my coach. She invited me to be a part of what's called the Summer Slim Down Challenge, and that was how I got started. I fell in love with the products. I fell in love with the support. And from there, I decided, I think I could help people. I think I could come up with a system for helping people. I could take people to the grocery store and I could teach them how to prepare healthy meals, and I could use my family as the guinea pigs, and I could really make this work, right? And so that was sort of where it all started. And from there, I started my first challenge group. I started to help people through a clean eating group. And then I started to see people get results. And then as I began to understand the business model a little bit more, I learned about building a team. And so I started to just embrace that. But I sort of took it one step at a time. And that's what I think is so important, is you coming in here today, you see all of these things that maybe your Beachbody coach is doing. And I want you to realize we all started at the same spot with nothing. With no blogs, no like pages, no Instagram accounts. Our personal profiles were just that. And what we did is we took that first step and we just shared what we were going through. We shared the ups, the downs, the goods, the bads, the cheat meals, we talk about our meal plans, we share the recipes that we like, we talk about motivation, we keep ourselves accountable, we drink Shakeology because we know that that's what really fuels our body to stay healthy, and it's just great energy and it's nutrient dense. And so we share that. And that is how we get other people to join us, is by leading by example. So it's not a get rich quick scheme. If you think that you're going to walk in here and be a millionaire in a month, I think this is not the place for you. If you're a cold, direct salesperson, you're going to struggle, because this is a relationship building business. People have to trust you. They're not going to join you if they think you're just out to sell them on a product or a program. So we do teach that. We have a great system for teaching you how to get people into your challenge groups, how to build relationships, how to get them to see the value in the products and the programs, how to explain what they are, how to share with people what a challenge group is and the kind of support they're going to get. And then what we do is we start a challenge group together. So you're not required as a new coach joining our team to just go out there, start a challenge group, have to figure it all out on your own. We have a great system for helping you to know exactly step by step what to do. And we call that our Dream Team Coach University. And through the Coach University, we teach you how to launch your business, how to invite, how to connect with people, how to add new people to your contact list. We talk about getting people into challenge groups, what your role is in the challenge groups. We talk about how to earn an income. And then your goal in the first 30 days is to help 3 to 5 people in a challenge group. So that's really those are the things we cover in the first 30 days. And my goal is to really match your pace and your effort. So, if you catch on faster and you've got it and you want to run, then I'll run a little faster with you. But if you want to take it a little slower, then we'll take it a little slower. There's no monthly quota. There's nothing you have to do. You can really, really build this business at whatever pace you want to be. But I say, if you really want to reach that goal of earning extra cash for Christmas or earning that extra $500, you should set a goal to help 5 to 10 people over the next 2 months to help you earn that cash for Christmas. And then it sets you up for success come January, February, March to continue earning that residual income that you'll get from your customers that are getting great results. All right, so let me just take a break there, and let me just see, guys, do you have more questions? Are you filling out the little Q&A Google document? I have 2 questions there so far. So this one is from Betsy, and she asked how to guide people to buy from Team Beachbody and not Beachbody.com. So Betsy, whenever you become a Beachbody coach, what you do is you get websites. So Beachbody gives you a Team Beachbody website, a Shakeology website, an Ultimate Reset, and all you do is go in and customize them. And so when I'm having a discussion with somebody about the 21-day fix or about Shakeology, and they're ready to get to the point where they are ready to purchase it, I tell them, okay, I have a direct link, a unique link that's directed to me. It costs no more to go through me than it does Beachbody.com, but I get the credit for that sale. You become my customer, and that allows me to add you into the challenge group. And so I give them the link, I send them off, and I say, you know what, when you're done placing your order, just let me know. I can make sure everything goes through okay. I can add you to the challenge group, and I can get you up and running. So that's how I handle that question. Now, it does happen where people accidentally order from the wrong spot because they just don't know any better. And as long as they have an order number and they have their email address that they ordered from, you can just contact customer service and they can get that switched. Or the customer can just call over and have it switched over to you as long as you give them your coach ID. So that's perfectly fine. That's an easy fix. So not a problem at all. All right. Can I become a coach whenever I want? And this is from Trisha. Absolutely. You can become a coach whenever you want. We do these events. This is the first time we've done a live event like this, but we do events once a month. And then I always start a new coach training university, which we'll have one that's starting on the 30th. And it's our Cash for Christmas New Coach Boot Camp. And so it's good, you can sign up whenever you want, but if you're looking to kind of get started right, starting with a coach training group, it's good to kind of start when the rest of the group does so that you can keep up with that momentum. We also plan out the challenge groups around the new coach training. So we make sure that when you start the new coach training, you have a group that we are running that you can invite your first, customers to, people that you think would be interested in joining us. And then we have calls every single Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is our Coach University calls. And the first call is going to teach you how to launch your business and how to invite and how to put up your first couple of social media posts. And each week they build on one onto the next. And while we record everything, and you can go back and listen, if you want to sort of move with that group of new coaches, then I would suggest that you want to sign up in the next week so that you have time to review just some of the training and some of the videos, the prerequisites before we actually kick off the new coach training on the 30th. But yes, you can honestly go in and sign up at any time you want. And then you would go to your coach and ask them when the next coach training is, and they would get you enrolled and started that way. All right, how do you get people to join a challenge group? And hang on, let me just read this one out here. How do you get people to join a challenge group, and when can you start running your own? This one is from Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Thank you for the question. All right, so when it comes to getting people into a challenge group, number one, you don't have to run your first group on your own. So let me move my screen down a little bit. That's the really cool part about what we do is it's sort of like a train the trainer. So what I'm gonna do is I pick the start date for the challenge group. And then what we do is, so for example, on November 30th starts our Holiday Survival Guide Challenge group. And so on the 30th, we'll start the group, and anybody that's signed up last month is inviting to that group. And so I'm running the group. I have the posts that are all ready to go, and I'm going to be the one posting in there. But my new coaches, they have their customers in that group. And so they're responsible for checking in with their challengers, for making sure they filled out their goals and their why. And they're responsible for, just kind of being active in the group and leading by example and making sure that their customers are doing okay. They don't have to run the group on their own. And I usually let coaches do that for 2 or 3 months or until they feel ready to sort of take that leap of faith and go out and run their own groups. The other thing is that as a new coach, you have access to all of our guides. So you get our 30-day clean eating and Shakeology guide, the 21-day fix, the 6-week challenge group guide. We have a 7-day free group. I mean, we've created so many different guides and resources. So you don't have to come up with the daily posts. It's all there for you in a document that you can save to your computer. You can change it, tweak it, make it your own to sound like you. All right. Let's see. How do you get people to join a challenge group? Okay, so whenever you want to run your own is really whenever you feel like it. So there's no right or wrong time. It's honestly when you feel confident, you can run your own group. Some people will actually team up with another coach that they meet through the Coach University, and they'll co-run groups together, which is really nice. So that's another option for you as well. As you get into this, you can team up with other people too. And that's really what I did. So I was really nervous, my first group. And I asked my coach, I'm like, okay, can I just put you in my group and you can sort of check it out and make sure I'm on the right path? So if I need you, you're there, but I want to try to run it on my own. So once I got ready to run my own group, I did that too. And that was also very helpful. All right. Okay. how do we sign up for the new coach training that starts on November 30th? Nicole. All right, so Nicole, what you're gonna do is you are going to want to go and ask your coach. So Abby, you're gonna wanna talk to Abby about it. And most likely you're gonna be either a part of her coach training or mine, because usually we kind of run them together, which is fine. So what you wanna do, guys, is whoever your coach is, whoever the coach that invited you here tonight, that's who you're gonna wanna talk to. So most of us as leaders run our own coach training, and then some of us co-run them together. So I can say that it's very individualized based on your upline or the coach that you sign up with. So you just want to talk to them and see when their next training is going to be starting. All right, Tara, this is for you. If I join my coaches team, how long should I wait to start creating a team of my own? So Tara, that's a good question. There is no protocol for that. So, I didn't start creating my own team name until I got to the point where I think it was like a 2 or 3 star. And I was like, I'm really ready to start stepping out of my comfort zone. I want to start creating my own leadership, and I want to start hosting my own team calls. And so I'd been doing it for over a year. And so I felt ready. I was really ready to take the leap of faith and kind of go out there and do my own thing. So it's really up to you. You don't have to brand yourself immediately. I will say that it is helpful to sort of ride underneath of a larger team name, especially that one that people know for a while, until you sort of kind of build that name for yourself. So I hope that answers your question there. All right, is there anything like monthly minimums that have to be met? So Shauna, that's a good question. So when it comes to signing up, you have the $40 coach sign-up fee. That is a one-time fee, but it's actually waived if you buy a challenge pack. So a challenge pack is your fitness program, and almost every single program comes in the challenge pack option. So 21-day fix, max 30 size, all of that. So you get like the program manual, the nutrition guide, the food storage containers, all the program, everything you need to do the workout, plus Shakeology. And they give you a discounted shipping and discounted price. So they waive that $40 when you sign up to be a coach. So and that's the only fee you have initially. Then each month you have a $16.95 membership fee, and that's just to have that coach account. You get 25% off everything that you purchase from Team Beachbody, and then you also get a commission from anything that people purchase from you. So just an FYI. So that's kind of, and then if you want to keep the Beachbody on demand, which is the live streaming and all the extra little add-ons, and if you have purchased programs, you have what's called a member library, where if you bought the 21-day fix, you have access to it on demand. So if you travel or your TV is not working, you can just pull it up on any device that gets internet access, right? So I take that when we go on trips and on vacation, and I just do my workouts on my iPad, and that works great. So as far as monthly quotas that you have to meet, there are none. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to buy anything. You can keep, and they call it inactive status. Inactive just means you're not buying or selling anything. Once somebody purchases something through you, you're active again. Or once you make a purchase, you're active again. So there's no penalty. There's no monthly quotas. But I kind of say like, hey, if you're in this to build a business, you want to hit Success Club each month. And Success Club is our rewards program. So our rewards program helps you to earn points towards the Success Club trip, which actually is a cruise in March that will be going on. And they'll actually announce what the next Success Club trip is in January, which is a really good point. I just thought of this. It's perfect timing for you guys to sign up, because that gives you an entire 12 months to get signed up for the next Success Club trip and to earn that trip for free. By every Success Club point you get is going to equal a dollar value. And if you guys will have an entire 12 months to earn those points and get that trip for free. Plus, you want to be one of the first people to get on that list for the trip too. So that's also a really good reason why you don't want to wait to sign up to be a coach. So, but yeah, so Success Club just sort of ensures that, hey, I'm helping at least 3 to 5 new people every single month in a challenge group. And you're earning points for the challenge packs or the new coaches or people with Shakeology Home Direct is what it is. All right. Okay. I recognize that Shakeology is very important to push. So this one is from Kelsey. Okay, so I recognize that Shakeology is important. How do you go about getting people who are reluctant to use that product to actually use it. So I will tell you that people just are going to naturally be reluctant, because I think about myself and I think about how reluctant I was. Number one, I had never drank a protein shake. I had never done a meal replacement. I didn't even drink Slim Fast. You know, I had no idea what Shakeology was. I really did think it was expensive, but I went through 30 days of insanity and without Shakeology, and I lost 2 pounds. And I was like, goodness gracious, you know, what is going on? And so I changed my nutrition and I added in Shakeology, and I found that number one, I had like a little extra boost of energy. I was not nearly as tired. My hair was healthier. My nails were stronger. I actually didn't get sick for like 18 months after I started drinking Shakeology, because I think my body was just nutrient deficient. I think I was just lacking a lot of vitamins that my body needed. And so I could perform better. I stayed full for 2.5 to 3 hours. It helped me to curb my cravings because of the vitamins in there. But it took me a while of talking about it, of sharing those stories on social media, of just talking to friends about it. You know, I had lots of friends that tried, you know, I would give them a packet of Shakeology to try, and they would try it, they would like it, but they wouldn't see the value. But the longer that they followed me and the longer they watched me, and also people that were very health conscious, they were quicker to join because they just knew it was a good product. But for me, I just had to keep talking about it. You know, I just talked about it of the health benefits. I talked about the convenience, because let's face it, everybody's going to tell you that they're just going to eat their food, and that they're going to, you know, they can cook. They want to chew their food. They don't need to have a meal replacement. But I will guarantee you, at least once a day, I think to myself, I don't want to cook. I'm running late. I need something fast, or I need something sweet. And Shakeology fits at some point in my day every single day. And it serves that purpose of convenience, curbing my cravings, or just, you know, being fast and easy and on the go. And so honestly, you just have to talk to people about it. The more you talk about it, the better it will get, and the confidence in it. So again, I had to educate myself because I didn't know what it was. So I had to really spend time watching a lot of the videos that the Coach Online Office has to offer, talking to my coach about it, getting my own little, hey, this is what it is, so that it felt natural to me. And before too long, I didn't have a problem anymore. So I hope that answers your question. And then some people, honestly, Shauna, they just don't, or Kelsey, they just don't get on board. And that's okay too. I mean, I never tell somebody I'm not going to help them, but I do reserve my challenge groups for the people that commit to both. So if somebody says, I can't drink Shakeology, or I don't want to spend the money, I'm like, that's okay. You know, you're more than welcome to get the program. But unfortunately, I reserve my challenge groups for the people that commit to both. But I'm happy to help you. You can message me with any questions. Let me know when you get the program. I'll walk you through the startup, you know, but I really do feel like the support is where it's at. Being in that challenge group is where it's at. All right. How do we get others inspired? So, Chantel, to get other people inspired, it's you. You're the one that inspires. So people don't actually, they're inspired by you. They're not buying the product. They're buying you. And if you want somebody to join you in this journey, then you've got to share you. You've got to talk about what's working for you, what's not working for you. You've got to share the ups and the downs, the goods and the bads. I mean, what helps me to inspire other people is by me leading by example. By me going out there and reading personal development. You know, I read The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. I learned about the compound effect. I learned that, you know, it's not about just making those big monumental turning points in your business. It's not about reaching that milestone. It's about the journey. It's about saying that every single day, waking up and sharing with other people out there and helping them to see the good in themselves and to see that they can change. That's where I find my inspiration, is knowing that I'm making a difference. And I can inspire you, but you can definitely find things that inspire you and that make you want to drive forward. All right, what are the pros and cons for Beachbody? All right, so pros and cons. I would say I don't know a lot of cons other than you do have to be a little vulnerable in the sense that you have to be willing to share your story. You have to be willing to put yourself out there on social media, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or a like page, which We will teach you how to do all of those things, so you don't have to try to reinvent the wheel or come up with it on your own. That's our job, is to provide you with training that is in a systematic approach to help you be successful, right? So I would say you have to put yourself out there. I would say that it takes a little bit of time. It's not a get rich quick. So you're just not going to snap your fingers. You're not going to say, I'm going to be a Beachbody coach and people are going to instantly flock to you. Although some of you might have that. So you are going to have to be able to go out there and connect with people and talk to people about what you're doing in a non-salesy way, right? I take my Shakeology cup with me everywhere that I go. I wear Beachbody gear. I had my Max 30 jacket on today when I was down at the park with my boys. So those are just natural ways for people to see what you're up to and to stop and ask you questions. Beachbody has blown my mind with support, with accountability, with what it can do for my family financially. I'm willing to do the small sacrifices, like giving up an hour of TV, getting up an hour earlier, not hitting snooze in the morning, but getting out of bed and doing my workout, and then sharing that on social media. Because if I can get one person to work out today because of my post, then I've made a difference. And that's what it's all about. So Beachbody has made me a better person. It's made me more accountable. It's helping me to stay on track over the holidays, because let's face it, this is just hard. November and December are the hardest times of the year. There's cookies, there's cakes, there's drinks, there's parties, there's traveling. There's all sorts of great stuff. But I know that I've got my team to keep me on track. And likewise, we're keeping each other accountable. And that's an amazing pro that I feel that has added to my life. And of course, I've met some of my best friends. I've been introduced to opportunities I would have never been introduced before if it wasn't for this business. And our family has just had so many blessings. I mean, we have been able to retire my husband. We've been able to pay off our house. We've been able to pay for our kids' college education. We've paid off our student loans. And I will tell you, I worked hard for that. And it wasn't always easy. But I love helping people, and fitness is my business, and I love leading by example and showing other people that it can be done. And I get to be creative. I get to work from home. I make my own hours. Like today, I was like, it's a beautiful day. I'm going to be on the computer this evening for a couple of hours. So when the kids got off the bus, we walked to the park and we played and we had dinner. And now I'm able to sit here and do this live webinar with you guys. Then I can go tuck my kids in bed. And I don't have to leave the house. And so for me, those are all things that make a difference to me. I love that I can do this on my own time. And if I want to put in more effort and more energy and I want to work harder, then that's going to be a direct reflection of my paycheck. And I don't have somebody to tell me when I have to show up or what I have to do. I can be my own boss. So for me, that's really important. So I hope that answers your question. What age can somebody start Beachbody? 18. So you have to be 18 to be a Beachbody coach. So yes, hope that answers your question. All right, so did everybody find the link? Everybody's logged in. I see that we've got 58 people on here right now. Any more questions that you guys have? Let's see. For a newbie Beachbody coach, what advice can you give with the holidays? All right, so if I was going to give you any advice at all, I would tell you, number one, start a Beachbody program. I would definitely get a challenge pack with the 3-day refresh so that you can start the 3-day refresh the day after Thanksgiving. You can do it with us. We're going to do one team wide, and then you're going to start your fitness program. And you're going to post publicly about it, and you're going to talk about staying accountable and your holiday survival guide, and you're going to talk about what you're doing to stay on track, and you are going to work out, and you're going to be consistent, and you are going to lead by example, and you're going to embrace this change right now. You're not going to wait till later because there's never a perfect time. The stars are not always going to align. Trust me, even 2 months from now, you're still not going to have more than enough money, right? But what I can tell you is this: if you start now, right now, and you start building this foundation, this trusting relationships, you start going through our new coach training program, you start adding people to your contact list, you start adding friends, you start messaging people and connecting, asking them if this is something they would be interested in, all the while they are watching you go through this next 30 days and start changing the way you're living and being more positive and sharing all the great stuff you're learning. I guarantee you, when January 1st happens, you are going to have people that want to join you because they've been watching you and they're inspired by the fact that you didn't fall off the wagon over the holidays, that actually you got up and worked out when everybody else didn't, and you were smiling and you were having a good time and you were sharing with others. So Chantel, that's my suggestion to you. For as a newbie Beachbody coach, you want to lead by example and you want to get started now, because trust me, this is the time that sets you up for success in 2016. And we have a great training program that's going to start on the 30th, and you definitely don't want to miss that. So that'll give you all the tips. And people are really scared and afraid of, kind of putting themselves out there. And yes, I was the same way. I can remember when I first shared my first post about being a Beachbody coach, I was like holding my finger on the return button, and I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then I walked away. And finally I was like, no, here I am. This is what I'm doing. I'm a Beachbody coach. I posted it and I walked away. And I thought to myself, all right, I trust this is the right direction. This is where I'm supposed to be. And wouldn't you know, people started messaging me. People started giving me love, telling me that I was doing a great job, giving me shout outs. And slowly but surely, when I put out my post for my very first challenge group, a few people asked me for more information. I started some great conversations. My sister-in-law was my very first customer, my very first challenger, my very first Shakeology drinker. The girl that did my nails, and did my facials, she was my very first coach, so, and it's just because I walked in and I had lost some weight, and she's like, wow, what are you doing? You look amazing. And there you go. That's how it all started. So it was just by me talking to other people, by me watching me, is how I found the people that have joined my business. And, guys, I think that the biggest thing is we're all normal people with just a really big vision. We're just driven and motivated, and we're just passionate about helping people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives. And we're creative about what we do. I'm not here to just sign you up. None of us are. Our job is to truly help you to have success. And whatever success looks like for you, we want to help you. We want you to reach that, and we will do whatever it takes to help you get there. So know that that's a big thing about our team, is we really pour into our coaches at every stage of the game. So from the time you sign up, you've got the first 30 days of our 30-day new coach training. And then from there, you move into our 3 vital behaviors, which really builds a solid foundation so you continue to learn and grow your skills. And then you move on the path to moving towards Emerald and Diamond and Star Diamond, and then you're eligible for quarterly bonuses. But know that we are going to train and support and guide you every step of the way. We have a team call every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that any coach can log into. We have our Coach University calls on Tuesdays at 8. And then each one of our coaches are able to do one-on-ones and small group hangouts and troubleshoot with you. We have an awesome team page where we load all kinds of group discussions and trainings we find and things we make along the way. So you don't have to go out there and reinvent the wheel, but you have access to all of these top coach resources from other top coaches in the company as well. So we have an amazing leadership team that's just totally committed to helping you have success as a Beachbody coach. All right, 2 more questions, and then I promise I'll let you guys go. All right, Helen, what if the people you add don't have Facebook? I gotta just make this so I can see the whole thing. Hang on one second. Will or will not work. Okay, if they purchase the product or program and they do not have Facebook, that's fine. You can either run your challenge group through text message, through email. There's a really cool app. It is called, I just had like a total Voxer. You can do a Voxer message, which is voice, and it's text at the same time. So it's an application that you guys can use, which is really great also. So there's lots of other options. You can use Google+, which you can create groups for as well. So sometimes people just want to text back and forth. Sometimes people want to get together and work out together. So there's all kinds of different ways that you can sort of make this work for you. So the big thing that we're talking about here, right, is the cash for Christmas. And so our goal, and Beachbody's, our dream team's goal over the next 2 months, is to help you guys earn extra cash for Christmas. So we've set up, even within our team, we're doing this 500. So our goal is to help our coaches earn $500 cash for Christmas. So maybe you want to take your family on like a staycation, or maybe honestly, you just want to have enough money to pay cash for your presents. You know, for me, I hated having to pay them off January, February, and March and have to scrimp and save, you know, and not have that flexibility and freedom. And so my first year as a Beachbody coach, I made a commitment to myself that I was going to help enough people so that I could pay cash for Christmas. And so I did. I set out to connect with more people, to add new people to my contact list, to reach out and invite people that I had never invited before. I went and I started like a little group workout together. It was called a Fit Club. And so I found ways to just kind of look up and look around and offer my support. And what happened was, every single person that I helped that bought a challenge pack, I get a commission for. And so do you. Every single person that buys Shakeology, buys a program, buys supplements, or a 3-day refresh, you get a 25% commission. And so the more people that I helped, the more people that got results, the more success that I had. So it wasn't just about signing people up and selling a product. It was about, if I gave you help and support and you had great results, you would share those results with other people, which meant that you would either refer somebody to me or you would become a coach. And then you would earn that commission from that too. And so what happened is my business began to really grow because of the level of support I was giving, and then from my team beginning to do the same thing. And guys, I had no idea what I was doing. I figured it out as I went. And now you don't have to figure it out. We will help you. We will give you that support and place to mentor people. But that's how this works. And so we want to help you earn some extra cash for Christmas by helping other people achieve health and fitness goals, and by you getting in the best shape of your life too. So I really hope that this was informative. This was helpful. This gave you knowledge and guidance to better make your decision. We would love to have you as a part of our dream team. We have an amazing community. We care about your success. We would love to have you here to kick off our brand new Coach University on November 30th together, all together, earning cash for Christmas. Really, we're going to be giving away some awesome prizes for those people that earn that $500. We want to see you have a very merry holiday season. So if you guys have any questions at all, you can either put it in the Q&A, or you can go ahead into the Facebook event right now. Feel free to add anything else that you have into that Q&A section, and I can respond and help you out. And I'll just hang here for 1 second just to check all the messages. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for your time tonight. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I will leave that event up so that you can actually go back through and you can check it out and see exactly anything that you missed along the way. Let me see. All right, I think, there you go. I think we're good. Did you guys like this? Have you guys enjoyed it? Yeah? Good. I'm glad, guys. Awesome. Awesome. So this will automatically get uploaded to YouTube. I will make sure that this gets put into our event page. The event page will stay up and stay open. If you sign up for a coach, oh, and here's what you need to do next, guys. Let me just preface by saying this. So from this point forward, what is your next step? Your next step is to get signed up. How do you do that? You need to contact the coach that invited you to this group. So you're going to want to sign up with them. You are a part of our dream team as a whole. You'll be added to our team page. We'll give you a big shout out. We'll welcome you to the team, and we'll get you started right? You'll get enrolled into our new coach training. You can even jump on our team call tonight at 9 o'clock if you would like to. We would love to have you as a part of that. So your next option is to decide, do you want to sign up with a challenge pack? If you are active duty military or your spouse is active duty military, you can get your coach fees waived, your $16.95 per month. If you are a veteran, you yourself can get your fees waived and you can sign up as a coach for free. So that's something else to consider. But don't wait, don't delay. We want to have you on our team. If you truly are considering it, why wait? I always say, you don't ever want to look back and wonder what if. Take that leap of faith, build your wings on the way down, and know that you have this killer support group and support system to help you get through it all. So, all right, guys, have an awesome night, and I will see you guys later. Take care.